Feel sorry for you guys who are gonna have no music. Okay, tier list time. Gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna make this quick. Also, I feel like we need some more tiers. Uh, Hang on. Okay, Bun's fave. Uh, so we got mid and worse than mid. Do final forms? What, you don't think I can beat this quickly? Let's go. Honestly, kinda mid. Why are there multiple versions of it? Uh, oh boy. Oh boy, let's go. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Gonna hurt a lot of opinions here. God, I feel like I need more rows for this. I feel like I need more rows for this. I'm triggered already. You know, let's just add these in. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a very tilting list. Oh boy. Oh boy. Make sure to do it in case by case basis at the end. I can answer some of your questions. If you have any specific ones to ask me about, I'll do my best to answer. Um, yeah, I'll do my best to answer. Oh god. How was Raichu that high? Raichu's a cool design, dude. Raichu's interesting. Uh, oh god. We're gonna have to keep zooming out a long way. We're gonna have to keep zooming out a long way. Uh, this is gonna be bad. Raichu's the only good one in that cursed line. Canonical magical pancakes. I love Alolan Raichu. It's great, okay? Alolan Raichu deserves so much more than it gets. So much better than it gets. Um, Oh boy. Oh boy. We're zooming even further out. Um, you know the crazy thing is, I'm like, I'm not even having time to think about this. Like, I really am just going off of my initial thoughts and just putting it wherever that makes me put it. Um, which I think is a good way to do it. Um, huh. I, yep. So I just Raichu standing on his tail? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, it's a Poke Rap. I love this song. Vaporeon. What a Pokemon. A lot of things I could say about that guy. Um, oh boy. I love me some Articuno. Zapdos, meh. The new version, great. Moltres is one of the worst legendaries in the game, and even its other form isn't very good. Did I put this guy in somewhere? Wait, how many freaking Gengar forms are there? God, I forgot. Did I put Rhydon in anywhere? I literally don't even know what I'm missing. Okay, that's Gen 1. That is Gen 1. Gengar is Sigma Chad. Okay, if you guys can even see what I'm doing here. Oh god, you know what I feel like I should do? You know what I feel like I should do for this? Uh, shoot. This is what I want. How do I... There's no good way to make this fit on screen. You have to rate each letter. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh god. Okay. This is how I'm doing it. This is the only way I can think to make it work. Hell, you know what? feel like we should just go into this screen. Because I don't know how else this is gonna fit. You know what I mean? Like, oh god, this is all falling apart. This isn't even helping. This isn't even, I'm getting rid of these. This failed. This is what we live with. Right, where was I? Gen 2. Gen 2. Um. Uh, uh, okay. This is so hard. I missed anything I was getting a donut. You missed a couple of Pokemon. Uh, I love Mareep. I can barely see what's on screen. This is awful. This is only going to get worse. This is only going to get worse. This is only going to get worse. Oh god. Oh god. I read a single unknown. A single unknown. I'm using the unknown as my like starting point. Uh, what is this? A Shuckle? Mega Heracross? Weavile? Teddiursa? Slugma? Haha, get it. You know, Swine's great. The other Swines are kind of meh. Corsola's great. Ursula's great. Roomraid? Hillary? Uh, oh my god, I love Phanpy. And Domfan. Little Bunny, you're making me bring out the air. Is this how much you like them or how good the design is? Cool, so anyway. No, this is entirely subjective. This is how much I like them. Which, obviously... Here's the thing, right? This is my impression of them. Which, design makes up the majority. Design, looks, personality, which is all part of design. Design is the main point. Mainly basing this off design. Tyrogue is cool. Spinny Boy's cool. Smoochum, no. Oh my god, I love Miltank. Of the dogs, these are mid. That's not even mid, this one's a mid. My mid ranking is all messed up. Pseudos. Lugia. I think I said I quite like Lugia. More than Ho-Oh. Celebi, I love Celebi. Gen 3. We're on a Gen 3. Hang on, I want to change that one. Oh well, this is my life now. If I screw up where I put someone, there's no fixing it. They're stuck down there. I have to zoom out more. You were dangerously close to using a full name there. Also, just for the record, there's not a single Pokemon in Bun's fave right now. Like, this is all we have so far. Chat, do you guys have any... Tell me if you guys have any opinions so far. Do you guys have any opinions on my Pokemon rankings? Do I have any thoughts on these? You shouldn't be this high. I agree with most of these. Move you down. Also, the order in these bits doesn't matter as much. Like, it doesn't matter at all. I would have just studied it too many. I should hope you agree with them. You put them there. My opinions change over time, okay? Besides, I feel like you guys would hate a couple of my opinions. Like, God, these guys are all trash. Oyster's a bit better. Not great. Like, I feel like someone's gonna hate me putting Moltres in F tier. Your opinions are objectively wrong. That's not true. You wish that was true. I also wish there was a way to have this laid out better. Okay, where were we? I have to get real close to my camera for this. We're off to Mush. Why are there more versions of you? Great, we're getting double ups in this list. I mean, we probably already have double ups. One per meh. I feel like we should have done this region by region. Generation by generation. We're not fitting all these in. God, this is not going well. Okay, what do you guys think of that one I just did? Do you think well, this is a big one. Gardevoir is actually great design. It was like Shiftry. Even kids, Cisca's pretty cool. Articuno's one who looks good from those birds. Moltres is garbage. Look at Moltres' design in detail. Tell me they're not the worst designed Phoenix you've ever seen. If on a 32-inch monitor and these are still like 2 pixels. Do we just go back and do this generation by generation? Hold up. Hang on, we're doing this generation by generation. That's the only way this is gonna work. That's the only way this is gonna work. They put Moltres in A. This is the only way this is gonna work. And then we can just throw them into Photoshop later. Okay, we lost all the progress we had so far. That's fine. Okay, Bun's fave. F tiered. Trash tiered. C is mid. My eyes hurt. We're doing this again. It's okay. Look. Look, you can see it now. We're only 20 minutes into this and we're restarting everything. Okay? Okay, we're restarting everything. Okay? Let's do this again. Okay, now you guys can see my controversial opinions up close. It'd be funny if you went through and looked at my old opinions versus the new ones. Okay. Done with the list yet? I restarted. We didn't like Charizard. I'm not a huge fan of Charizard. I think it's objectively pretty good though. Objectively, Charizard is a well put together Pokemon. It's not particularly... It's not interesting. But it's like... It was like a great baseline. Hey Gustavo. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Bunny Brigade. Glad to be here. I just restarted this list because we were doing one of every generation. And we were 3 generations in and you couldn't even see anything anymore. So, redoing it a bit. Also, this does have Mega Evolutions, which is weird. You go higher. Okay. I feel like I need to be more decisive knowing how they split last time. Like you're great. You're meh. You're meh. You're great. This is even better. You're okay. You're kind of cool. Recognize this version from the Diancie film. He also stupid Scarlet Violet next to the newer designs. Yeah. I think Charizard is like a very... Charizard has become what is essentially what Pidgey was. Where it's like, Charizard is the most generic Pokemon, the same way Pidgey was the most generic bird. You're better than that. You're trash. Like, you... Cypress is great. Another 180 on some of these since last time. What do you even mean? What do you even... I am nothing if not consistent. I am nothing if not consistent. Okay. Consistently different. Okay, download that image. We're moving on to the next one. Then I'm gonna throw all of these into Photoshop. We're gonna see what I actually said. Oh god, what were the categories I needed? Mum's fave. Did I need EFN trash? Hang on, I can check what I just downloaded. Let me check what I downloaded. I'm unsubbing because of this. Right, I recalled C as mid. I had no E tier. That's the problem. I had no E tier. And C was mid. Okay. This should be easier. Uh... eh. I love Clifford. Hate Igglybuff. Uh... I've got to say, this is more top heavy than I thought Gen 2 would be. A lot more top heavy than I thought this gen would be. Um... Uh... You know what I mean? I'm already dumbstruck and see the ones you had an F that are now in B. Can you please give me an example? I told you, this is literally going off first impressions. Like, I'm not thinking about these. I'm just... My first instinct is where I'm putting them. You can see there's very little doublethink going on here. Very little doublethink going on here. I love Fanfi and Donphan. You're cool. Oh, I love that little guy. Here you go. Do you have a favorite ghost type? Favorite ghost type? Off the top of my head, no. That being said, my brain is exploding right now. So yeah. Maybe you'll see me put one in. Hey, big booty fishes. What is that? Twerk emote. Like, it makes Gengar went from bottom to the top. But there are no Gigantamaxes in this list. How can it go from the bottom to the top if there are none? Okay. Uh... Uh... These guys are great. No complaints. You're not supposed to be there. You know what's crazy? I don't even remember ranking some of these guys last time. Which really makes me wonder what I did with them. uh... Right. Right. Dude, the middle evolution of Aggron was without a doubt the best. I really hope that's what I put down just now. Was it me? They look similar. There's only 3 legitimate answers to that. Doing Mega Swampert dirty? What do you mean? He's mid. Okay, I'll raise him a bit. I'll raise him a bit. Uh... I like you. You're better than that. I'm very biased towards Spinder because I found 2 shinies through pure chance. Uh... these guys are pretty meh. You're cool. You're right. You're cool. You're right. You're great. I guess I gotta do all cast forms, huh? Juffet, you're cool. Annette. Banana Beard. Chingling. Absol. Uh, uh, this is getting hard. You do the Pokemon Go? Huh? How we all do Gen 1 tier list and post in Discord? Sure. They kind of think of what makes the game so addictive and his favorites is always really different. Not every Pokemon is a favorite. No one likes Sincere. No one likes Sincere. No one. Mid. Latios and Latias, they're cool. I gotta zoom out. I was just a whale. You're cool. Uh, and okay, next list done. Too many Pokemon though? What kind of excuse is that? Just rank every Pokemon, forehead. It's easy. Trash. Mid. I think this might be more fun for people to post their top 20 maybe with a fun story for 102. Pokemon Go, do you play? I got it when it came out, but I didn't have data at the time. When I got to uni, there were lots of spots at uni, so I played it there for a bit. But after I missed my bus one day because I was paying too much attention to my phone, I quit the game forever. Because that was bad. That was bad. Uh... This is, quite a list. Uh... Hmm... Oh boy, these are some odd Pokemon. Hombi, Idrisu, yeah. Yeah. I like Trumi. You're right. Venerate. Uh, ugh. Where things get tough. There's a lot of Pokemon here I don't have particularly strong opinions of. Uh, Pattern is one of those ones where, like, I don't know. Uh, uh, uh. God, this is hard. This is a really hard spot. Uh, God, who even knows where these things go? Leafeon, great. You, great. Nose pass. I can live with all that. Oh god, the different Rotom forms. Oh god, the 3 spirits. Now the legendaries. May as well bundles with Mamoswine. This is acceptable. I genuinely can't tell you where I put Mamoswine. I noticed that this doesn't have the other forms, but they would be like mid. Uh God, this was a weird one. There's no way these guys deserve to be this high up. Like, they're not in order. This is the most decisive one I have. How's the bird only S? Yeah, no, thing is, a lot of these are like overdone. Not a lot of these are great. Like, these guys are really cool, but they're not great. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are really cool, but they're not. A lot of them are too complicated. Once again, these are not, if within the category, they're not in order. Because that would be way too hard for my brain. Okay. Some of you astute viewers may recognize that we're a third of the way through the Pokemon, and I don't have a single favorite yet. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Uh, God, I'm not a fan of these Pokemon. I feel like I don't recognize half these. I love Mega Ordino. I love Mega Ordino. I wish they made Mega Ordino into just a regular evolution. Girder. Uh, you're cool. You're cool. Oh, Lilligant is great. Uh, Curious. Cactus Bunny. Big Rock Boy. Ken's Baby. Uh, eh. The rubbish Pokemon are pretty good. Oh, Zorua. Zorua's great. I love me some Zorua. Quacklet. Ugh. Ooh, Quacklet. Moga is pretty good. Jealous. The earlier Jellicent's kind of good. These guys are cool. Uh. Eh. Uh. Eh. These are cool. Uh. Ugh. God, I didn't realize I had such strong opinions about a lot of these mon. Violin stuff. Both forms. The flying forms are boring, but they're safe. God, black and white forms. They're better than this guy. They're not as cool as those. Haldion. Here we go. There's a Pokemon Smash or Pass stream. You won't even know. Isn't that what this is? I hope not. Hope not. Wait, my image too? Wait. Gen 1? Gen 2? Chad, did I not take a picture of Gens 3 and 4? Hey, Bo, could you go back and clip those for me? I can't believe I screwed that up. Can you please go through and clip those for me? Or just take a screenshot? Oh, fuck. Please. Thank you. Oh my god. I have the recording, but it's just gonna make this a lot more complicated. What an unmitigated disaster. That's why I record all this. Uh... Okay. It's really hard to push aside my biases here. Really hard to push aside my biases here. Move on to these guys. Grub's pretty cool. Helioptile? Always forget Helioptile exists. Here we go. My first one in Bun's fave. First one in Bun's fave. Second one in Bun's fave. Uh... Um... Uh... Here you go. What tier is Renamon? What tier is Sonic? Oh, look, not a single trash one from Gen 6. You know what I did? It's because that X pops up when I click on this. That's why I didn't save so many of them. Oh my god. Okay, we need Gen 7 now. Here we go. And then Gen 8 and Gen 9. Re-release. Is there really no Gen... There has to be a Gen 9. Here you go. There you go. If and trash. Um... Hmm. Oh, I love these dudes. Uh... Um... Oh. Oh god, Salazzle. Big huggy punchy bear. Ugh. How do I comment on this? Chat, I don't know how to talk about this. I feel like I feel like Corporal. I haven't seen anything for the last half an hour. How does my baby owl? You left the domain without claiming the reward. Stranded will remember this. Lol. Uh... 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 God. Ultra Beasts? Ultra Beasts are weird. They're hard put categories. They're hard put into categories. No, you wouldn't be my favorite. Um... Danny's beer. Also, I feel like Bo forgot isn't screen grabbing it for me. Hey, co-op. Corporal. Also, I thought you were only going to put the fluffy rocks in favorite. Rude. But yeah, no, I didn't know what else I was going to put in. Okay. Yeah, cool. Can you open the vault and take screenshots for me, please? Thank you. You're above. Funds. Gev. Fave. What a good boy. Uh, uh, well, these aren't very good. Well, these aren't very good. You were pretty cool. Snaky Boy was very cool. I'm not putting all three of you in. You get one spot. Uh, you're cool. You're great. Oh, you're here. Don't know what gen it is by looking at the Pokemon. That might be a little difficult to find. I believe in you, Corp. We need generations. 3 and 4, I believe. Let me double check. We have Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 5. Yeah, we need 3 and 4. Thank you, and I'm sorry. Uh... Ugh. Um... Uh... God, the dogs. I'm only putting one of each of them in. Do I even want to do Gigantamax forms? I feel like I don't want to. Yeah, I feel like I just want to leave them. Am I missing a bird? Am I missing one? One, two, three. No, I got them all. I wanted infinite percent rage. Okay. You get infinite percent rage. Okay. Last tier list. I haven't actually seen all these Pokemon because I didn't finish this game. So I legitimately haven't seen all of these Pokemon. So some of these will be first impression. God, didn't think I'd be putting starters in. One of those for triple vision. Uh... Huh. Uh... Did you click the download button, by the way? Yeah, I thought I did, but then the thing hovering over it means it didn't work. What the hell are you? Yeah, I love these dudes. They were great. Why are there so many forms of you? We're just a flamingo. Uh, uh, you're cool. Oh God, these forms. I haven't seen all of these. Sorry. Ola's never on screen, so I have to stitch it together. Yeah, just remake the whole thing. Dude, I legitimately haven't seen all of these before. Jigglypuff got an extra form. I legitimately haven't seen most of these. These are cool. These are the legendaries, right? Um, uh, here you go. I might do that. No, I'm gonna stitch all these together myself. So, if you just send it to me, please don't cool upsets me. I'm gonna shove them all into a list together. Just so we have one definitive version, you know? Code Score is the best running animation ever. Just give me a moment. You know, you wouldn't have had this problem if I could have fit them all on one screen. Hey, Fiend. How you doing? Okay. So this is going to be very awkward to lay out. I've just got a very big thing here. Which of these is Gen 2? In your PMs? Fabian? Fiend, Pokemon. I made a tier list of every Pokemon. God, I did not realize this would export so small. Okay, let's just all these? This was this tier. Then we want to grab the ATM on. Chuck them here. I'm telling you, there's a more effective way to do this, but I don't know it. Actually, I know what the more effective way is. Cool. Then I just gotta put this. Here we go. Really, I should fill the background just for freeze of access. Boom. Nice job, bud. Thank you, thank you. I know you should never do this, but yeah, I'm not gonna merge it. Okay, DM time. Oh boy. I don't know what I just removed from my desktop, but I hope it was nothing important. That's Gen 3, which is what I'm after. Go. If I copy. These are S tiers. Wait. I feel like I screwed. Did I really have no S tiers for Gen 2? Interesting. Songs of a bunch of Pokemon intros? Yep. Not that the YouTube video can hear any of this, though. Smiley face. God, this is the worst looking thing I've ever made. This actually looks garbage. I'm ashamed. Oh my god. Here you go. I'm gonna go company back by at least 8 months. What? One of the games you had on desktop that you never played or launched? Maybe you shouldn't store stuff on your desktop. You know, maybe I shouldn't try and collate all this into one list. Maybe that's what I shouldn't do. This is freaking horrible. This was a mistake. I didn't realize it'd be so much work. This is too much work. This is the worst tier list you've ever seen. There's a lot of Pokemon. I need to remove what I've done. I need to remove Gens 1 and 2. Okay. Copy. Duplicate. Oh god. Does this match up? No. No, it does not. Feels based on? What do you mean it isn't? This tier list, I spent a long time work on this tier list. How do you say it's not based on anything? These are Pokemon I like. That's what it's based on. You know, I could have just done this. I give up. This is so freaking difficult. I give up. 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 Breed. Look, I'm just I don't know. Oh god, I really screwed up these screens, didn't I? God, when the stream ends for me, it's not over. Yeah, no, this was a lot harder than I thought it would be. Fiend just sent me a message saying based. What the hell? How's it going? Awful. I'm posting the lists to Discord, and that's where they are going to die. They're going to stream related stuff, see? They're going to stream related stuff, sees. If someone wants to put these together, feel free. It's too hard for me. Gen 1. Gen 2. Gen 3. I go further into my corporal DMs. For Gen 4. Gen 5. Gen 6. Gen 7. Gen 8. Gen 9. For what it's worth, even though I literally repeated it really didn't take me that long. Wait, oh my god, I'm sending them to you. I'm an idiot. I hate my life. I didn't realize I was sending them to you. Nice one, hell of a stream. None of this happened. This is all I'm delusional. Reported for spam. Yeah, so if you join the Discord, you check the Discord, Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you have strong opinions about any of these, by me. Gen 1 has the most trash tier Pokemon. I'm stressed out. Wait, 8? Jim's fine words. Let's review my shiz more. That's surprising. Gen 3 had the most S tier by a lot. Gen 3 and 7 I gave the most S tier. There are 9 gens? Didn't I post 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God fucking damn it. What gen did I forget? 6, 5. I didn't post the one you... That's why I had your DM open. I hate my life so much. This one's Gen 4, right? Oh my god, I'm deleting and reposting. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. I just... renaming these for my own sake. Also, I ended the YouTube video. Oh my god, this isn't even right. I ended the YouTube video right when I did the in-stream thing. My god. Here you go. This is what you want to see. I don't even know if this is gonna go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this does go in order. Weeb. What the f- Okay. Now we can talk about this a bit more. You should ping Devin in just so he knows. Okay, what do you guys think of my Gen 1? These are all the Pokemon I put in trash. A lot of these were close to trash. A lot of these were very close to trash. A note, Dugong. I've made this very apparent. Seal, I think that Seal and Dugong are the worst Pokemon in the entire series. I talked about this last stream. I think they're the worst in the entire series. I mean, they're both. I can't. This is a PNG. Can we just do something else that's less stressful? Lost breathing privileges? I don't even like breathing. I don't even like breathing. You're a far worse Pokemon than Seal. What are you on? Trubbish is right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to see where Trubbish landed? You want to see where Trubbish landed? What generation's Trubbish? Gen 5? So here's Garbodor in B tier. Am I blind? Where's Trubbish? Am I blind? Here he is. Here's Trubbish. Trubbish is mid, C tier. If you like any of these Pokemon, I prefer Trubbish over all of these. Trubbish is... I agree, Trubbish is cute. You know what isn't cute? These Pokemon. Get your own Caragostadelo. Yup. Don't got to tell dirty, I don't agree. Look at these guys. I love these guys. Oh yeah, so the highest Pokemon I put, Charizard X, Raichu, and Lapras from Gen 1. Because this is just a more creative Charizard. Raichu is actually great. The fact is attached to Pikachu, which is like... It's always... Llama, I hate you. It's always going to be in the shadow of Pikachu, which is a shame. But on its own, 2, 3, what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But on its own, it's a great Pokemon. And then Lapras. If anyone can say that Lapras isn't one of the most ideal Pokemon, just Charizard, swap Charizard. It's a better version. Gen 2. We have the perfect baby Pokemon. 2 of the greatest Pokemon in the game. If you don't like either of these, then you're the weirdo. And then Celebi's like one of my favorite mythicals. Find Cliff off a cliff. Wow. Okay, now this is a strong pin. I think that this entire line is great. I think that the middle evolution, Kirlia, is the worst. I think it's great. Gully Duty. Then I think Latias is better than Latios. I love the Sableye. And I think Rayquaza is the perfect legendary. Yeah, Gallade isn't on this list. Oh, it's on another list. I don't think I guess though. Mawile is also amazing. Then a lot of these ghost Pokemon. The upgraded forms of legendary are great. Gen 4, bird and 2 legendaries. Such a step up from the awful, I agree. It's hard to talk about these. Darkrai's second cool, Shaman's second cute, and this is the best bird in the game. I don't have much else to say about it. Gen 5. In a world where so many Pokemon are either over-designed, under-designed, or weird for the sake of weird, Ordino is cute, in a powerful, mystical, magical girl way. And then Crocodile is just a badass looking Pokemon. It's not just big and chonky. It's not just a Snorlax whose only reason it's intimidating is because it's large. It's just an intimidating Pokemon. It even has Intimidate. Next up. Okay. I fucking love Sylveon. And if you guys don't love my baby boy, who is never going to appear in another game because they're permanently paired with Diancie. I love you, my child. It's gonna be really difficult. Carving existed. How dare you? Anyway, Chespin is the best starter. These little fairy flowers are so cute. Honedge is fucking badass. Klefki is one of my favorite Pokemon designs by me. Hooper in this form is a little playful trickster I love. I love these little cute ghost boys. And Yveltal, the best legendary. Badass. Next, Mimikyu. Mimikyu is one of my other faves. Really think Chespin and Florges. Florges, there's an argument, sure. Chespin, best starter. But Mimikyu is easily one of the greatest Pokemon designs ever made. They build off the Pikachu hype to create something which, despite initial appearances looking like Pikachu, if you dislike it because it's similar to Pikachu, then you're further expanding on the fact that the entire point of it is that it's a sad, unloved Pokemon pretending to be Pikachu. If you dislike it because it's Pikachu, a knockoff Pikachu, or because it's similar to Pikachu, you're further filling its fantasy. The juxtaposition between its cute exterior and the dark secret it holds is great. The irony is everyone loves Mimikyu. Yeah, Mimikyu is such a well-designed Pokemon. This is the coolest starter evolution. Just so cool. These Lycanrocs are the good two Lycanrocs. The the other form, it's okay. It's too much in the middle. You either have passive, lovable best friend or edgy best friend. Try to make Pikachu game with the name Morpeko. Nebby. Nebby is great. I just like the concept of Mimikyu, but it's adorable. Like saying chocolate ice cream is bad because it tastes like chocolate chips. Yeah. So yeah. Nebby is just great. Nebby feels like the legendary that'd be your friend. Ironically, if you remember, I had other Raichu as one of the other S tiers. I think this is a better version, Pancake Raichu. But it's once again just when I think of a strong Pokemon, the Raichus, both of them are like quintessential stock standard Pokemon. It's like the perfect testing line. If something looks like a Raichu, then it looks like a final evolution of a Pokemon. I just love this little robot Pokemon. The fact that it's like basically Diancie is great, but it's like even more unique. Then the fact that it's, you can't see it in this image, but the fact that they turned an already really cute, great Pokemon into a igloo was great. Then Necrozma and the way it merges with the other two. They've tried Pokemon who like merge together. They've tried Pokemon who separate apart. The fact that Necrozma already looks like a boss Pokemon so much better than Zygarde or Kyurem or Sword and Shield Big Baddie. This looks like the boss Pokemon, and then these look like the upgrades. It's the best one. Hey, Funny Valentine. And then Marshadow. I actually have a Marshadow. Marshadow is great. It's just a cute little harmless spirit legendary. Marshadow is like the perfect ghost Pokemon. How I feel about it. And then in the same regard as you, whose name I can't remember right now, I'm sorry. Alolan Vulpix is great. Alolan Sandslash is good design, ruined by awful typing. Well, I don't care about typing. I'm going completely off looks. Speaking of looks, I was never a huge fan of Rapidash or Ponyta. And while I don't think Galarian Rapidash is very good, this is the first Pokemon I successfully shiny hunted, because it was the first Pokemon that made me want to shiny hunt. And for enough time to pull it off. Cursula? Oh my god, it's so cute in a sad way. This is like Mimikyu if Mimikyu was a standalone. Like Cursula, or rather Galarian Corsola, is so much better than regular Corsola, which is already a fine Pokemon, but this just adds details to it, depth to it. Then, I mean, if there's a single person who played through Gala without putting this on their team, what? Plain Mr. Rime. Okay. So, Mr. Rime. He's funny. So Mr. Mime doesn't look like a Pokemon. It looks like a weird clown creature. Which, like, a lot of the humanoid Pokemon struggle to not feel humanoid. Whereas Mr. Rime, the fact that he's got like a face on his stomach and he's tap dancing and everything, it feels like the Charlie Chaplin movie culture was built around him, as opposed to him being built around them. He looks so weird and unusual, yet he looks just unusual enough to still look like a Pokemon. And on top of that, he's really unique. There's no other Pokemon close to him. Even Mr. Mime or Galarian Mr. Mime, neither of them are similar to Mr. Rime. This is the quintessential humanoid Pokemon. No other humanoid Pokemon is the same, and he fits a niche that no one else can do. Here's Estia. Venomous Mime's not Estia? Well, Corporal, if you want to make your own tier, go for it. I hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so much. Anyway. So. They finally pulled off an equivalent to Pikachu, who looks like a more modern version. And even harder than that, this is one of the rare evolutionary lines that actually works the whole way through. When you think of a starting form, a middle form, and a final form, nothing pulls it off this well. It's so subtle, but the color changes And the elongation of its body and the changing of its fur makes it feel like it's changing. It makes it feel like it's changing and getting stronger as like a mascot Pokemon, which is amazing. Like even the Pikachu line, Pichu, Pikachu, and Raichu, they aren't similar enough. You wonder where some of the features came from on them. This one feels like a perfect evolution. The requirements of evolving feel nothing but bloodlust. True. Now this is a weird one. What is this Pokemon called? First of all? Because I mentioned this while I was going through. I didn't. I never got to Area 0 when playing Scarlet and Violet because I gave up. Because I really hate the game. So I hadn't seen this one before now. But it looks so cool. Volcarona. Yeah, I forget what they're called. Is it like Future Volcarona? Middle Volcarona? It looks like this. This is just a really cool Pokemon. This looks like a mecha mixed with a Pokemon. Einmal. This looks like a mecha mixed with a Pokemon. And it works shockingly well. It looks legendary. In fact, I see PNC with the Volcarona Spin Quiver Dance. Great mon. And that's my list. That is my list. Now, let's look at the worst Pokemon in the game. Trash. Gross. Not even Pokemon. Not Pokemon for a different reason. Overdone. They shouldn't exist. They were a gag that was not funny 20 years ago. Ugly. Not even a Pokemon. Not even a Pokemon. Man, they made a train of folks around Eevee, no new Eevee. Anyway, ugly and horrible. A pun that wasn't funny 20 years ago. Disgusting, ridiculously overdone, and disgusting. No one likes you. No one has ever liked this Pokemon. Nor has anyone ever liked Smoochum. Smoochum is almost good by the fact they're so bad that they almost loop back around. But making a serious list, they're just not good. Can you even tell me what these two are called? Can you even tell me what these two are called? Genuinely. I have strong feelings about whatever this guy's called. But I have nothing on these two. I look at them and I don't want to look at them. Same, I don't want to look at these guys. And this shouldn't be a Pokemon. This is a flat disc. One of the core rules of Pokemon is it has to look like a creature. At least the goddamn snow cone looks like a creature. This isn't a creature. This is a flat texture someone left in their video game. Okay, moving on. These are statistically the least popular Pokemon. At least the babies have the thing of being cute. And at least that one has a vaguely... At least that one... I don't know how to explain it. Looks like they're wearing clothes. And they have hair. They look like an evolution of a monkey. These look like... just trash. I don't even know how to explain it. In the same way, this doesn't look like a Pokemon. I would maybe put him higher. Yeah, I'd put him higher. Baby Pokemon went out of fashion so long ago. These guys shouldn't be baby Pokemon. And Bouffalon, dude, no one likes Tauros. No one likes Bouffalon. Same with it, no one likes you. There's too many fish Pokemon. This is just a bad execution of a Pokemon. There are multiple other Pokemon who did the exact same thing. It basically looks like a love disc. Like, this girl and Olamola, but I don't put them in F tier. No one likes Tauros with a straight face. No one likes Tauros. Maybe Pokemon should have stopped. I think they should only remain if they have a good purpose to. This is not a good purpose. And then, dude, this is TF2 character, not a Pokemon. They're too humanoid for what they are. They don't look like a friend. They're too weird, but they're not weird in a unique way. They're weird in a... The person who made Heatmor had never designed Pokemon. They'd never seen a Pokemon. They were told to make an animal with weird features. And they were like, okay, this is an animal with weird features, but it's not a Pokemon. Okay, Gen 6 has no trash. Gen 6 is the best generation ever made. Has very few lower tiers. Technically, I wouldn't even put this one in Gen 6. It's kind of ironic that this guy... This is such a bad middle ground between one of the worst starters. I'm sorry, this... You might like how he evolves, but this is not a cute starter. He's got two little balls on his face. Like, it's weird. It's weird. I'm sorry. Frogdeer. You know. It's just so ugly and gross and weird. But it's not trash. Yeah. You get it, Flaming. Where's my Greninja? He's so good at hiding, I can't see him. Here he is. Like, at least he's cool. At least he's good. He's not my favorite. He's a little overdone. He doesn't look friendly or cute enough. But like, God, Frogadier is not a good middle ground. And then Bergmite, they could have done... The thing is, I think Bergmite is a conceptually cool idea if they had more on it. Neither of these have like anything noticeable out them. They're just ice. Just the least creative ice Pokemon. Okay, moving on. Why? Okay, this is just a boring ass toucan. This is just boring. There's nothing memorable about it. I forgot it existed. Delphox under Delphox? I have one of them up here. I have one of them down here. And then where's the last one? Am I blind? I mean, I know I'm blind. Oh, there you are. Yeah, no, this evolution line gets worse as it goes. This evolution line gets worse as it goes. None of them are bad. None of them are bad. Like, this is close to being good. But Delphox is not a good looking... They don't look like a mage. Like, I don't know, if you had to turn having like a big ass like magical bull gun or something, would have been cool. Yeah, you're just a toucan. And you are a 2-year-old's drawing. Like, the colors are unique, I'll give it that. But nothing else works about it. Okay, anyway. While I don't like a lot of these designs, a lot of them have cool animations and stuff. This isn't a Pokemon song. Okay. Yeah, this is horrible. There's not a single redeeming feature about this. The colors don't work. The shape language is so smooth despite the fact that it's trying to be edgy. The facial expression is not that of a friend. It's not an animalistic emo, which would be kind of unique. It's not a humanoid emo. It has the body type of a toddler. Like, it's just weird. Not a fan. Okay. If there's one thing you can do to make a bad joke about a bird being Santa worse, it's make it a robot. Because then the overplayed joke doesn't even work. Why is it metal? Like, no one asked for this. If you had at least redesigned it in some way, that would have been cool. Iron Bundle is awful. This is literally a flamingo. All of my problems about this is just a toucan. Or this is just a seal. This is just a flamingo. This isn't a Pokemon. This is a flamingo. All the Pokemons in this game went through their edgy... I mean... Reboot is A tier. Yeah, that's just a flamingo. Called flamingo, they didn't even try yet. Have you ever made a starter Pokemon with so little Riz that it gets bottom tier? I didn't hate Quaxley. It was bad. But I hate this. This looks like a mess. This just looks bad. Almost as bad as this. Look at that face. This is a face of a Five Nights at Freddy's character, which is purposely made to be a knockoff in universe. No, I didn't put him in E, I put him in F. Hey, Cabbage Leaf. How dare you? He is not cute. The only thing I like about it is that it reminds me of a pug. And you know what I like about pugs? I like the fact they technically count as a dog, but I don't think they should exist as a species. He gives me pug vibes. And while I love all dogs, pugs should not exist. This is an inbred frickin' pug Pokemon. He's my lad's favorite with a little plushie. Anyway, the evolution's pretty good. The evolution goes up to a D tier. One of the cutest starters. Corporal, I dare you to make your own tier list. Looks nothing like a pug. You're gonna tell me this looks nothing like a pug. You put Sprigato in A tier, I speak to you again. Oh yeah, these are great. I love the middle tier. It looks really cool for a humanoid cat. It went down a bit. It went down simply because of the mask. Looks like an apple with a mouth. We have an apple with a mouth. The apple with the mouth at least looks a bit better. Look at the Fligato Yo-Yo. You know, this would be my favorite, one of my favorites, if the mask didn't look so weird. Also, if they made like the legs look more interesting, they're just wearing tights. Hey, the entire airplane line. I am not a huge fan of part of it, but I do think this is genuinely a really creative dragon. So yeah. Any other questions? Also, I can't believe I stopped recording this when I spent another hour discussing it. What is wrong with me? I might just go back and clip all this. I'll do a tier list on stream on Saturday. Okay. Please do. Yes, please do. I'll admit it's because he's been like an hour searching for Evelyn and Scarlet. Also, just to offset my own biases, you may notice a lot of my favorite Pokemon are Pokemon that are cute. They either need to be really cute or they need to be really cool. Oh, sorry, they need to be an average amount of cute. They need to be really cool, or they need to be really unique. Like this is a legitimately really unique Pokemon, Poltegeist. Like, it's a little cute, but it's very unique. Same with you. So yeah. I don't know where to go from here. I did not expect this to take the whole stream, but here we are. Yeah, I don't know what to do from, I don't know where to go from here. I despise Dragalge on a personal level. Children's half the fun, like people find favorites because of Nuzlocke, like shiny battle experience, etc. Oh yeah, when I where is the guy? Yeah, I mentioned this with Spinder. My Spinder, I managed to, in X and Y, I got a Spinder because that was where I grinded to complete the Pokedex twice. In the patch just in the route just beyond the 8th gym. So I ended up fighting hundreds of these and I naturaled a Spinder. I say natural. I had been grinding there for like 100 hours. And I called it Seasick. Because it was green. So I like that. Not to mention, there are also 8,192 variations of him. Of the circles on its body, there's so many variations that is also just a unique thing. So it's cute, it's unique, and I have personal experience with it. And then in Gen 7, and I think it was a moon, I was just running around bushes to fill up my Pokedex, and I found another shiny Spinder, which is different than the last one because there are 8,000 versions of its pattern. And I called that one Heatstroke because it's hot out, and I thought that was funny. So yeah. Now I'm out of stuff to talk about and do. So called a Heatstroke. Yeah, Seasick and Heatstroke. Because they're green. Everyone was playing Mobile because I played X. Oh my god, dude, I also got Mobile when I played Y. Okay. Yeah, thank you for everyone who hung out. If you're new here and haven't followed, I greatly appreciate a follow. I stream at the same time every night. And you can also follow my socials when I go live. I'm gonna be posting this whole stream. I'm going to be posting the rating all the Pokemon to YouTube later. So be there. Thanks for stream. Thank you for hanging out. Let me raid Xeno. Bye.